whenever you do stand, you don't do it often, right? It's not something you do regularly.
Not something I do regularly, yeah.
But if you ever have a chance to see Mark do stand-up, you run to that. It's the funniest thing when you do stand-up.
That's very sweet of you.
I saw this show, the Fire Benefit, and it was at the Ace, whatever used to be the Ace Theater downtown, whatever it's called now. And this show had the lineup of lineups on it. All these people were on the bill. And Mark comes up in the middle of right after Rufus Wainwright. Rufus Wainwright comes out. Does honestly one of the most moving sets you could imagine. He's singing Across the Universe and he does that one song, I'm Moving to a Town. That song destroys me. Beautiful, greatest voice, one of the greatest voices you could ever hear. And it's so pure and real. It's like no shenanigans to get that voice. So that's who Mark has to follow. And then you came out and immediately belittled him. I forget what you said, but you acted like I have to win the audience back now after that awful performance. Like you're inferring that was just bad.
He bombed.
Everybody's crying from the beauty of the thing, and you just came out and you just took the. It was so funny. And also that show, I've not commented on this. I got dragged by a couple of your cohorts on that thing because first of all, the show was 4 hours long.
Yes.
At one point,
yes,
I finally was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And so I got up. Tim happened to be on stage for the third time that night.
Singing, yeah.
Just sing. I already saw him sing twice. What do you want me to do? To wet myself in the audience? I have to go to the bathroom. And then this bum, Vic Berger, he films me from the back of the room, and he's like, look at Tom walking out on Tim.
He did?
Look at Tim. He filmed me post
my gosh.
This rat. He posts this thing. No, I love Vic, of course. I was in the audience, honestly, 2.5 hours at that point.
It was a very long show.
It was a very long show. I could not wait any longer. So I run. And you can also, the other thing, you can hear this music everywhere in the venue. I'm not hearing it. Just not looking at it. I've seen what Tim looks like. Was he going to look different all of a sudden? He's gonna transform in front of it. I'm gonna miss that. No, I could hear it. And Vic, oh, look at Tom walking out on Tim. It's like, first of all, Vic, you think you're close with Tim. I'll take it all away from you if I decide. If I decide to take away, I'll be on office hours like that. That chair, if I called Tim and said, I want Vic's chair on office hours, you would be scrubbed. Kevin Spacey didn't get scrubbed from things as quickly as you're going to get scrubbed.
He'd be gone.
There'd be no trace of you. There'd be no trace. It'd be like the guy. Do you remember there was the guy who also hosted American Idol in the first season?
Yeah.
With Brian Dunkelman, along with Ryan Seacrest. It's like, hey, and the hosts of American Idol, Ryan Seacrest and Brian Dunkelman. Vic, you'll get Dunkelman so quick. You tread lightly, Vic. You tread lightly.
He's on notice.
But I do love Vic.
Everyone loves Vic.
I love Vic. Happy birthday to Vic. He had a birthday last week. Very exciting. But Vic, really, I'll take it all away from you like that. I'll take everything.
It's a shot across the bow.
Yeah.
Friendly fire.
I'll take it all back. I'll take everything. I'll take your keyboard. I'll tell Al Jardine to forget who you are. I'll hang out with Chubby Checker. I'll have my friend Chubby Checker. I'm friends with Chubby Checker.
Oh, really?
Vic and Chubby have this ongoing thing that so stupid. The Chubby Checker is now at the point where, like, he's fully aware of Vic. And wants, like, nothing to do with this guy. And, like, it was like, hey, I'll come on the, like, he was trying to get him on a thing. Like, Chubby Checker was like, yeah, I want, like, $20,000 to do. Like, Chubby Checker's so... Look, Chubby Checker will show up to, like, a car wash.
A grocery store opening.
You tell him, yeah, exactly. You tell him you give him a sub, he'll be there.
What kind of leverage does he think he has?
The Chubby Checker?
Yeah, at this point.
But that's the thing. He has no leverage. He still refuses to give in to Vic.
Who has popularized him?
Yes.
Far more.
Look,
in the last 20 years.
Vic has been great for Chubby Checker. And he's helped Chubby Checker out. Maybe not the way Chubby might have. And also, we're talking about a guy named Chubby Checker. Because Fats Domino is where he starts calling himself Chubby. It's like, just imagine a performer just did a tweak on someone's name, and that was their professional name forever. That's right. He wanted to charge the Professor of Rock, that guy. You ever see that guy on YouTube? Seems like the nicest guy. But I'll watch these YouTube videos at night. I've watched a few too many. I've watched a few too many Professor of Rock videos where this guy, this Professor of Rock, he does this thing where he's like, I'm going to tell you all about the hit song that the band hated, but it still went to number 5. And then I start watching, I'm just like, how long is this guy going to go before he tells us the name of the thing? It's like just zoop all the way. And you see, it's like, oh, it's the Who. Like, oh, it's Squeezebox by the Who. I don't even know what it like. And somebody just said, Dan Vitale in the chat just said, obese chess piece would be. I might start performing as obese chess piece.
Obese chess piece.
Now, I want to just make this clear to everybody. I loved Tim. I've known Tim for a very long time. Couldn't love him more. I love Vic. Couldn't love him more. These are my friends in real life. I know everybody's, don't run with this and try to turn it into something it's not. But I will take it away from you, Vic, if I decide to. I am holding the cards here. And I just wrote half of an episode of Office Hours now. So I'd like to get paid for that also. And they pay well over at Office Hours. $70K episode.
To start.
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
Now, Mark, you come from, you're one of these guys. You're one of these, and I've done the research for this, so just be ready. I've done the research. You come from Wisconsin. I did a road trip, me and my wife, Julia. We went cross country for 3.5 weeks. We went from Los Angeles. We went like this across the United States. 3.5 weeks one way, and then we flew back. It was one of the best things I've ever experienced. Seriously, it was great. The first low point, Wisconsin Dells. We went to Wisconsin Dells. Did you go there as a kid to Wisconsin Dells?
No, we didn't even have the money to go to the Wisconsin Dells.
Okay. No, because it's the water park capital of the United States.
You know, I have 3 older brothers, so it's 4 boys.
Okay.
And my older brothers, you know, we all played sports in the summer. And so money was spent on those hotels, going to games and stuff. But we didn't have enough
left over. league playing? Okay.
Yeah, just league.
So it had to be like, hey, we're going to the tournament thing, and we got to stay in a hotel room. And And I'm sure you all got separate hotel rooms, of course. It wasn't, it wasn't just pure chaos of an entire family crowded into a hotel room meant for 2 people.
Pretty close to that, but yeah.
That's also one of the things, as a kid, the things I can barely roll with now, like, come from the fact that I did nothing but roll with them for so much of my life. The idea of like, I'll just be like, I think we need to get our own hotel room. I can't stay at that guest room at the house or whatever. We're just going to get a hotel room. But as a kid, you're just like, hey, this is where we're staying. You pull in. We're going to find out whether they have rooms here. Because like there's no hotels.com where you're checking on your phone.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a room. Entire family lugging stuff. And a dog was always like, or like, hey, we got to sneak the dog in. Yeah, they don't allow pets. We got to sneak the dog, put a jacket over the dog. But I think that stuff like made me long for just a modicum of comfort.
Exactly the same.
Right?
Exactly.
You get it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be, okay, there would be 2 beds. Mom and Dad would sleep in one.
Yep.
And then me and my brother Joel, because he's the second youngest to me, and then my brothers Mike and Brian had their own.
So they had their own bed, and you and the closest older brother, you slept where? On the floor?
No, we would be in a bed.
All 4 of you crammed into one bed.
2 of us in one bed.
Yeah.
And then my parents in another bed.
Yeah.
And then if there was just one other brother with us, he would get a cot in the room.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That.
So, you it's like you're in fucking vaudeville or something.
Exactly. You're just like, you're playing it's like you're just like, hey, we're all
in Altoona.
Yeah. The bus leaves at 7 we're doing 3 shows tomorrow. 1, 4, 3. They'd probably do 5 shows.
Yeah.
Like, when you think, isn't it crazy?
They
like,
would do 8 shows, some of them.
You hear about like when it was like Martin and Lewis.
Yeah.
And they were like, when they blew up in New York, it's just like, they did like 12 shows a day.
Yep.
Where they would just, and like Times Square was like a mob of people. It's like, has anybody ever been that famous when you like, it's just, but look, the shows were also 20 minutes long. They'd go out, it'd be like, Dean sings a song, that Jerry behind him doing a thing, that Jerry brings the typewriter out, and then they do another song.
Jerry jumps in Dean's arms.
Yeah, Jerry jumps in Dean's arms. But going back to the hotel room. Yeah, it was just like that stuff like broke me in a way.
What didn't you like? Or what did you like, maybe I should ask?
Well, it was always exciting to stay anywhere that was different. Like just
I'm talking the Dells.
Oh,
Sorry.
the Dells.
Let's go back to the hotels.
I was talking about the hotels as a kid. It was a thrill to stay like literally anywhere.
Yeah, totally.
And if a place had like, I don't remember breakfasts. I mean, maybe I don't want to. I'm probably blurring adult things together when it's just like the free breakfast at the hotel, which they're not good breakfasts. But when you're like a kid, it's like, hold on a second. I can just put whatever I want on this plate and it's all mine. Like, this is the most thrilling thing I've ever experienced. So that's that. The crowding of the thing and feeling like there was no space, even as a kid, kind of like got to me.
Yeah.
Like I could feel I needed like alone time very early.
Yeah.
Were you a kid that walked around with a book a lot?
Yeah, and I definitely needed alone time. Mm-hmm. And I think that came from having 3 older brothers.
Sure.
In a 3-bedroom house.
Mm-hmm. Were your brothers, did they have similar interests to you, or
No.
were you kind of
I couldn't be more different than my brothers.
So you were like the oddball in
Yes.
the family, and what did that mean? Like old movies and
old
comedy
movies,
and
old
stuff?
comedy stuff. They're all funny. I come from a funny Midwest family, grandparents, everyone, but they're all in like the noble professions and stuff.
Sure.
Me, I was always more interested. I was watching, Fernwood Tonight when I was a kid, you know, little kid and SCTV and stuff, you know, they were more into like Beverly Hills Cop and all that garbage.
So that, it is just that thing where suddenly you're drawn to like, and it is the weirdest thing that just, it's like a weird, like just chemical glitch.
Clicks.
Because for whatever reason, I would just be like, I just like want to know like older stuff.
Yep.
And be just like like Fernwood Tonight. I loved Barth.
Yeah.
And I mean SCTV I could not have been more obsessed with.
I think both of those had the biggest influence on me.
Yeah. SCTV, like when I discovered I knew SNL first. But then when I found SCTV, I was like, why would anyone care about this thing being live? Like, it's better. Like, the main appeal to SNL is the L, that it's live. The main appeal to SCTV is that it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, I'll take that over, like, well, it's not, it's, you know, it's more miss than hit, but it's live. It's like, okay, I'm not there. I don't care. Like, I'm not in the audience. But that was like, for me, like things like that, SCTV, I was obsessed with. I had Joe Flaherty, I got on the show right before he passed away.
Which I texted you about.
Yeah.
Because that was a huge thing for me.
That, one of the few times I was like nervous was getting to talk to that guy. I was like, honestly, all the way back to being like a 10-year-old. Watching this guy be my favorite of all the SCTV guys. Like, just, yeah. So, jumping forward to, we're both weirdly defective. We've agreed on that. We probably, if we went and got MRIs, they would find the same discrepancies.
Oh, this part doesn't light up.
No, they would. Yeah, exactly. You see, this part here is supposed to. Here's what it's supposed to look like putting the thing on the light ball, a board on the wall. See, this is what the brain's supposed to have. Is all this here.
Yeah.
You have none of that.
That's why folks like you always die in their late 50s.
Yeah, and they would take your brain, your thing, and they would take mine, and it would like line up perfectly. It'd be like, that same brain, great.